Good afternoon, everyone. I wish that you had as great of a morning as I have. My day has felt extremely smooth and welcoming and accepting. So, something I've noticed is the value in relaxing and allowing what it is to come to you rather than attempting to force it to you. That doesn't mean that we are not taking action towards where we want to go. It simply means that we're not in a rush because everything unfolds in perfect time. Patience is a beautiful value that many of us don't have. And to be able to have a knowing of faith that whatever it is that you are asking for is to come into fruition. As a reminder, Denzel Washington shared that any desire of the heart that is good is God showing you what's to come. Steve Harvey quotes Albert Einstein. Imagination is the preview to life's coming attractions. Our imagination is God showing us a preview of what's to come in our life. And as long as we believe in it, that will manifest. We need to believe and we need to take action towards our desired state. We can take man steps, God takes God steps, and we get there pretty quickly. There's also another part of our day that doesn't involve action. And ideally, this is the entire way of our life, actually, is to be a human being instead of a human doing. There's so many times where we're constantly doing rather than simply being. And if we lived in our purpose and if we were living our true dreams, we would be able to be more often. So being able to, as I shared a bit earlier, allow and simply be in whatever it is. So if I'm working on music, it's not my responsibility to force something. If something's not coming, it wasn't meant to be. And if it does come and it hits right away, it was meant to be. And we can tell. If we have a conversation with someone and the vibe is natural and it was meant to be, it fits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And what is meant to be in our lives will stick quite naturally and quite easily as compared to what we may try to force. So I recommend being. Stop doing, start being. I'm going to share something I enjoyed today. And before I share what I was going to share, I'm actually going to share the last piece that I highlighted or marked, which says, "For to be alone with silence is to be alone with God." And as I've shared before, because I've learned from Dr. Wayne Dyer that silence is the only voice of God. And that's the value of being, is we're able to connect with that source and just allow that to flow. Intention is one of the most powerful forces there is. What you mean when you do a thing will always determine the outcome. Intention is one of the most powerful forces there is. What you mean when you do a thing will always determine the outcome. This was from Brenna Yovanov. So the idea behind that message is again, connects with being. Why not do things that we want to do? Because if we're doing something, we don't actually want to do it. If our intention behind it isn't positive, if our intention behind it isn't generous, if our intention behind it isn't excitement, that's going to show in the end product. I believe that we should do what is meant for us and leave what is not. We've turned in a homework assignment that we didn't want to do, and it wasn't our best. And we've wrote poetry or sang a song or drew a picture or listened to music, and we enjoyed it, and it was the best experience that it could have been because it's what we wanted to do. Now, of course, in life, there are going to be times because of the society that we created that we need to do things that we might not want to do, such as legal paperwork. Something that I think of in terms of the initiatives that I'm working towards. However, make that the smallest part of the day. Let's enjoy the day. When we wake up, can we have an intention that today I'm going to live and enjoy every second? Today, when I walk outside of my house, I'm going to do it like it's the first time, and I'm simply going to observe and enjoy all that's around me. When I eat my next meal, I'm going to actually taste every piece of food that I have. When I take my next breath, I'm going to feel the calming of the wave coming in and going out, and the constant giving and receiving that life naturally flows through. Life is an ebb and flow of giving and receiving. Can we give a little bit more attention to what's in front of us? I saw a beautiful quote. What I need to start doing is writing down some of these Instagram quotes and sharing them with you. And the quote was something along the lines of, a lot of times it's not the scene that changes, but the seer that changes. Nothing in front of you needs to look different. All that has to be different is the way in which we're looking at it. And we can look at any situation with much more light if we choose to find the beauty in it. Just as Viktor Frankl found beauty in a bowl of hot water with a fish head in it while serving his time involuntarily as a prisoner in the concentration camps of Nazi Germany. Can we find the beauty in the moment? Can we be grateful for the job that we have, even if we might not want to be going through it? The appreciation that we still have income when so many out there, especially during this COVID time, don't? Can we be thankful for our spouse who loves and respects us rather than the domestic abuse that probably tens of thousands of people are experiencing right now? Can we be thankful for our right frame of mind to be able to fully express our feelings and exchange ideas, which so many people are hampered by with a cognitive disability? Are we thankful for our legs and our ability to walk, and our eyes and the beauty to see, our ears and the music to hear, our feelings of a hug? Are we thankful that we're able to feel joy and that we're able to feel sadness and we're able to feel hardship and we're able to feel overcoming and kindness? So I recommend continuing to slow down in life and understand that actually, as we slow down, we speed up, because it was the tortoise, not the rabbit, that won the race. And as Bob Marley shared, a life-changing quote for me: the day you stop racing is the day you win the race. Because you realize that life isn't meant to be a race, and it's meant to be enjoyed every second of the time. I love y'all. Wish you a peaceful, productive, and joyful afternoon. Stay positive, stay blessed. Peace.